What's up guys, Swift Coding back here with another video. Today we're going to be learning arrays and lists. It's something really basic in C#. It's going to be in every program you're ever going to write. So, an array is an object that holds many objects in it. That's the same with a list. But they're both different in many ways because a list has more functions, but an array is used for different reasons. So let's start off by learning the array. So let's make an int. So we want to make an array of ints. So what we're going to do is we're going to call it array, and then what we do is we write these two brackets, then we write that, then we can write all the numbers inside it, like 1, 2, 3. So, sorry, I forgot we need to write. Sorry, I've written it all wrong. It's int, and then we write array, then we do that, then we go 1, 2, 3. Then we do that. That's an array. So arrays have indexes to access what they do. That's the same with a list, but except a list is different. So let's write, so all indexes start at 0. So let's find out what the index this is how you write the index. You write the name of the array, and then you write the square brackets, then inside it you write your index. So if the index 0, so let's make int index, then we make that index would equal 1 because that's the first index. Now if I made the index 1, it would equal 2. If I made the index 2, it would equal 3. Now, we can make it muffled up. We can even make an array of strings where it would be blah 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 and stuff. So let's go 2, 3, 1. If we had it like that, the number 2, it would equal 1. Number 0 would equal 2, and number 1 would equal 3. Very confusing, but it gets easier. Arrays are mostly used in like loops and things like that, so it can store things. So let's write something where it will write all the things from an array. So let's go int. Let's call it array, and then let's make it have 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's our array. Now let's make a for loop, and then we make that equal 0 because that's our starting index. Then we're gonna make I equal then array, and then we write count or length. So length, count is for lists. If you write the list name and then dot count, the length is just how big the array is. But when you write length, technically this one would be 1, this one would be 2, this one would be 3. So array length equals 5. That's why we haven't done this, or else we would get an error because we went over the index. So now let's make I++. Now if we write console.writeLine, and then we write I as our index, we would get all of the things in order. So we would get 2, 1, 3, 4, 6. So let's go run it. Let's see what happens. Oh yep, one thing we forgot to do is write the console.readline. Now let's see our output. Okay, 2, 1, 3, 4, 6. As we can see, that is what we have. That's the order we have in the array. So we just made a simple program that gets whatever it has. Now we're gonna learn how to use a list. And in my opinion, the list is way more useful, but it's a bit harder to use. So list, we write the 2 arrows, and then we write the type of element that's in it, the type of variable. So we can write int, and then we write the name. Let's call list. Then we write new, then we write that exact same thing but with brackets and a semicolon. So there we have a list, but instead of defining what's inside it, we use list dot add. Then if I write 1, now the list only has one component in it, and it's 1. And so if we had int I equals list, and then we wrote 0, I would equal 1 because that's the only component left. So now let's make another way of defining this. One's personally my favorite. This is why, because we can define all the things inside it by writing it like a function, writing it like an enum. We'll learn enums in another lesson. 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5. So, if you don't have that there, we have it here. So, what we have is a list that has 5 components, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but except within, of course, with an index that is always -1. So, let's go ahead, let's go ahead and write for int I equals 0, then I list dot count, then I plus plus, then let's go console write line, then we write list I, and then let's see what happens. It's just running. It's probably not running it because of a glitch. Let's start that again. Wait, let's see if there's any errors with that code. Oh, yes, I know why. Because we actually put the console.readline on top. So what that would do is we would have to input, then we would see it, but we wouldn't see it because it would be way too fast because we wouldn't have a console.readline under it. Now this should work perfectly fine. Okay, so as we can see, it wrote the exact same things inside a list. This can be used in many ways. Okay, bye guys. See you all in the next video. Bye.